Boom, this is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, I've been away for a while. Had some things I had to take care of. Got them taken care of, so we are back. We'll get back on schedule here. We'll start releasing videos back at regular times. First, let's go ahead and talk about Soulland Reloaded here and where we're at. So, as you know, they did release Evil Eye Diamond by there a few whiles back. So, we have not and working on the second character. Just, you know, as the last for Diamond by was, of course, the first event for our new character. Didn't have much to talk about her today. She is, she's really, in my opinion, pretty much, clearly, she's definitely got PvP connotations. There's no doubt about that. Anytime you have a character which is an attack character, and then basically pretty much all of her skills buffs her attack or attack speed or anything associated with doing damage, it's PvP, of course. So she's definitely going to be very good for that. So if you're looking, to advance in PvP, this next character might be something up your alley. As for Evil Eye Diablo, he's a pretty good character. I'm bringing him up right now. I've still got a ways to go. Basically, he's just getting... he's an attack character, and I've already got 2 attack characters that you know I've pretty much maxed out in terms of that. So I'm probably going to have to. My original plan was to go ahead and cash in Oscar and regenerate, but I feel like I'm probably best bet would probably be to actually regenerate one of my attack characters so I can get the materials for that. And that be my that's what I'm banding that about as we speak here. So I've got him up right now. I've got him at 1 sun, but I can take him up to 5. I've got tons of actual chests in storage that I can go ahead and cash in all of these right here and get him up to probably about 3, maybe 4. And once I get a little bit more, I probably will end up doing that. I was able to take him to 1 sun just from what I had inside of the actual, you know, the shards that you have that aren't inside of a chest, loose shards as you might want to call them. So as you can see, that's where we're at in terms of that. So let's go ahead and talk about the BP level. Of course, 3860. You should be increasing your BP fairly regularly because of the summons inside of the Martial Soul, doing the Soul Force summon here. You should be able to do this on a daily basis, at least. If you're in a sect, if you're not in a sect, you might be having trouble getting the tickets regularly. But if you're in a sect, you can get them regularly without much of a problem. And that should enable you to upgrade or something like that. Some of these actual ones, and as you start to build them, and as you know, increase them up. You should be able to, you know, just this, you know, these are BB. It's not a lot. Don't get me wrong, but it's you know, it's increasing your BP, and it's something that's useful. I mean, it really doesn't have anything. You know, you don't actually apply these to a character or anything like that. But as you make the sets, you'll be able to get and as you can see that's just, you know, a set, you know, 4 or 5 million there. So you should be doing it. There's no reason not to. So that's why I'm gonna be. You know, I'll be at 4,000 or 4. I'll be at 4,000 million probably within the next couple of days. Okay, because I'm going to be bringing up Evil Eye Die here pretty quickly once I get his breakthroughs done, and I'll probably hit 4,000 million before the end of the week. But we'll of course do a video on that. So in terms of events, nothing. Nothing too big. I have taken my VIP up. If you look at me now, I am VIP 11. I am no longer VIP 10, which is where I was for quite some time. I am now VIP 11. And this is all. I've not spent any money on the game. This has been done from a free-to-play perspective all the way. And that's because of the actual, you know, free-to-play VIP that they give you. Okay, that's pretty much what it amounts to. You get free VIP points if you look at your daily events, free VIP. It's basically logged on. I'm at 401. It was yesterday at 400. So I cashed it, you know, and got I think it was like 20. Down here I can actually show you. It's here at the bottom, I believe. About 20,000 VIP points, and that was enough to take me up to eligible for VIP 11. Took it, and that's where I'm at right now. and in another 100 days I'll be able to go up a little bit more. So yeah, if you're playing the game consistently, you'll be able to increase it up. So that's pretty much in terms of daily. With the weekly pack, they have a really good items when you start getting up here to VIP 11 and VIP 12. Okay, freebies always gather those growth fund. That's what the free VIP monthly card. All right. Now on the actual time limit events, we've got an awakening event going on. So make sure that you do open up the chest, especially if you want to get some of the tickets. But you also want to make sure that you get the Deep Sea Sunken Silver as always for awakening. I'm probably going to be focusing on Evil. I'll probably will awaken him. I've seen enough in terms of usage of the character where he's exceedingly tanky. He does not die. That was the big problem with the original SS version of him, was he would just die too fast. And there was he didn't have any skill set, and he didn't have the capability to keep himself alive. He now does very well. He has several skills that are donated exclusively to that, and it keeps him alive, and he can do some damage. So he's a very good character, and he is a character that you might want to consider, simply because of the fact that you can actually get free shards for him inside of the theater. Every day, you can get one shard for him. Okay, yeah, I know that'd take a long time, but you'll be able to get chests for him eventually. But you might as well just do it, get it. This will be a chance to work on his divine skill before the chest is up. Okay, so keep that in mind. And yeah, he's a good character, so you might want to consider working on him. In the interim, waiting for the next character. And just, proceed as you would. That he's an SS plus or an SS character. Bring him up, bring him up. Then once he gets powerful enough, you could choose if you want to put him in your main team, and then pull the soul bone off of one of your main team characters and put the soul bone on him. Just make sure you pull it off of an attacker, of course, and you'll have a huge jump in him, and he'll be one of your new characters. But it's a determination that you have to make as to whether or not you want to move him in or not. If you just want to wait for some of the others, we've seen what the new characters like. PvP, I believe, centric character definitely, of course, will be helpful inside of PvE. Unfortunately, I don't have any issues with PvE right now. I have not had anything PvE related to do for ages. It's simply just sweet. You skip it because the PvP is so far ahead of what the regards are that you just skip it and clear it. You clear the levels without having to do anything, all the way up through to the elite. So there's really nothing in terms of that. So PvP centric is what you get to when you get to this particular skill level. So it's definitely a character that you might want to consider, but has a ton of attack. Okay. So that's something that you have to look at as well. So in terms of events, okay, Battle Pass, as always, the Battle Pass is really difficult to achieve if you want to start getting the tickets. It costs a lot of diamonds to do that. I did not do it this time because I was low on diamonds. I'm still low on diamonds, you can see, but I will be getting them back up. Halloween celebration, this does end, okay? So today should have been your last thing. So the store will be open, so make sure that you do purchase. As you can see, I've got tons of them, so I'm going to be able to buy tons of stuff inside of here. Okay, so we'll have some growth to look for in terms of that. So don't forget about it. Okay, you'll see tomorrow, you will see, if you look at the event, you'll see the resource exchange still has a day on it. But tomorrow you'll start to see the actual, on your bag, you'll get expired. That means something's going to expire and it needs to be dealt with. Okay, so make sure to log on and definitely spend those because you don't spend it, you lose it. Okay, we got the Crimson Cut up in terms of that. That is a hidden weapon. Okay, today's the last day for this as well, so make sure you get in there to claim these. Okay, they had some pretty good items inside of here. I actually purchased them and also purchased the chest, which allowed me to get some more of the Sword of Judgment, which is the one I'm working on. I've got these two pretty much maxed. I'm now working on the Sword of Judgment so I can get all SS plus hidden weapons for all of the main team. Some of the other stuff in here might be useful. It's diamonds, and I'm low on diamonds, so I have not decided to embellish that. Hidden weapon chest. This actually is something that you should definitely take part in. It gives you related quartz, but the unfortunate problem for me is I've already maxed these out, so I don't really see the need to spend on these chests. I probably will do 10, 100 just to actually get the rutilated quartz and the actual, currency. But it, I like the fact that they have the still, but this is just not, not what I'm looking for. So, it is what it is. But you should definitely do this if you're not, if you don't have those two maxed out, because they are SS plus. Okay, this is SS plus shards. This is not SS. This is SS plus. Anytime there are shards offered for an SS plus weapon, or so that you don't have maxed out, you definitely want to go ahead and grab those up. So this is a very good event for in terms of that. And of course, we will be close to getting this. We've got another 15 shards. So the next time they pop up with a Crimson Cut, it will be available. So definitely something you might want to look at. Other than that, there's really nothing different. Heaven Do, same as always. Make sure you do it. The fact that you can get SS plus shards. Okay, I've already maxed out Tahoe, and I'm well on the way to maxing out Ren. So with her divine skills. So keep that in mind. That you can always get those, and it's just for sweeping 100, so it's really not difficult in any terms of that. Okay, so there's really nothing different. We just got another event. Now, we should be seeing the second event sometime, if I remember correctly, it should be sometime middle. It should probably be middle, in beginning or middle of next week, as when we'll see the second event for her. So you definitely want to make sure that you do get in there and get the shards. As we've seen, you should, if you look at it, you should have 90 shards for her. Okay, that was from the free normal mode sweeps, or I'm not sure if it was a Soul Beast Invasion or free normal mode sweeps. I can't remember. And the actual ones that you get for her. But you definitely want to, look into possibly participating next week. Get the 15, okay, or 20. 20 most likely. It'll take us up to 110. Another 20 will take you up to 130, and you'll be able to get the character. Whether or not you want to level her up, that's another matter entirely. Okay, but you definitely want to get her, because this is the way to get her for free. So you'll have her, and then later on you can bring her up if you decide you want to, replace something. Have a different PvP team running parallel to your other, So there's uses that you can use for her, because seriously, just about her entire skill set is based solely around buffing it, making her do more damage. So she's clearly going to be a high level attacker. So definitely something that you're going to see in PvP. If you can get her and get her up, it's something that you might want to look at. PvP is something you consider exceedingly important. I don't consider it exceedingly important. It is important because the higher your PvP ranking, the more weekly and daily diamonds you get for free in your mail because of your positioning. So you want to make sure that you try to keep it current. I try to check it at least once every couple of days and see if I can advance a little bit farther. Sometimes I'll get up 15, 16, they get knocked back to 30. So it's just it's a constant fight to get moved forward and backward. Okay, but that is what it is. And I've noticed that there's a lot of the teams using Evil Eye. I've watched the battles repeatedly, and he's exceedingly survivable. That was the big issue. So he's definitely something that you might want to look at, especially if you're a newer player. Definitely want to max him out and put him in your lineup, because he makes you immeasurably stronger. Better stats, better base stats, good skill set, and he does damage. So that's why I'm bringing him up. Definitely want to consider using him if you're not. Now, as for anything else, I would say that as I said before, probably beginning of sometime in next week, we can expect another 20 shards for the shark. And we'll go from there. But I did want to put out a new video. So I want to apologize I was off for several days. I had some issues that I needed to attend to and whatnot. So now that that's taken care of, we'll try to get back on a little bit more regular schedule here as we start releasing videos and whatnot. So until then, remember to get in there. Time limited event, Awakening Exchange. Okay, make sure this stuff's, this event going to be going away pretty soon, so make sure that you get in there and do that. Definitely want to not forget to cash in all of your Halloween, your pumpkin candies, and your lollipops to make sure that you do these. But you should get an expired tag on your bag tomorrow, indicating that you've got some items in there that you need to use or lose. But if you know, do it at the end of the day today if you want. If you're not going to be able to be on tomorrow, but just make sure that you do it either today or tomorrow. Otherwise, you lose them. Okay. So that's all I got. So remember to subscribe. Once you subscribe, to see the bell, click on it. Get notified each time I drop a video. Also remember to like and share the video, as it helps the channel immensely. This is Kendrick coming at you from the corner, signing out.